Yo, what's up, everybody? New video here because there's been some drama in the league. What do you expect? We're going to have two segments in this video. On the first segment, I'm going to talk about the Darius Slay situation, who got way more confusing, and on the second one, we're gonna talk about the Abdul Carter situation, who got way worse, but way worse than anybody could have called. Okay, so first off, as you guys know, Darius Slay, he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles. He's a good cornerback, but he is not the best in the league. He's not the best defensive player in the league. He's not even to me, he's not even considered a top 10 in the league. Darius Slay got waived by the Steelers last week and has been claimed by the Bills yesterday. And today, the announcement came out that this man child considers now retirement. Dude, you've been called and selected by the Bills. The Bills have claimed you. You're now part of the Bills organization. If you are a, a professional athlete whatsoever, if you have the leastest bone of professionalism in you, you're gonna go to Buffalo. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Buffalo. You're gonna play the 2 or 3 games they're gonna have on the season. You're gonna play the wild card, hopefully that it will get, and then you call it quits. You don't call it quits just right after being called, dude. That's unprofessional. That's rather rude, and that's incredibly stupid, dude. You've got an opportunity of keep doing the thing you love. It doesn't matter if it's a shit team, a mid team, a team that is not a Super Bowl guarantee. You do it. You're in a professional league. We expect you to act accordingly. We expect you to be a professional and to do the best job you can to stay in the league and be professional. You're 34, dude. You're 34 and you're having a temper tantrum over, oh no, I don't want to go to the Bills. I'm going to call retirement. But then, as soon as somebody like, I don't know, the Chiefs or somebody like the Patriots are going to call your name, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go, I'm going to call off retirement. You don't have the choice. You have already been claimed by another team. You don't out of nowhere call retirement. You can't call it quits. You are now a part of a new organization, whether you like it or not, dude. Whether you like it or not. And this fucking hair is pissing me off again, dude. You are going to. If I'm Sean McVay, bro, if I'm Sean McVay, I'm gonna fly to Pittsburgh, grab him by his shirt collar, like right here, and I'm gonna say, bring your ass over here, dude. Bring your ass over here, dude. You're now a Bill. You're now a Buffalo Bill. You need to at least move to Buffalo and engage in talks about retirement with the team, dude. You don't get to choose. You don't get. I don't know what's wrong with players this. What's wrong with players this era, dude? You don't get to choose a team you play for, dude. Unless you're a great team. It has always worked that way. Do you think Randy Moss was happy to go to the trash ass Las Vegas Raiders, dude? No, he wanted to play football. He still wanted to do what he loved most, but he had the minimum of professionalism and professional respect to play with the damn Raiders because he was paid and he understood that him claiming him that him being claimed by the Raiders meant that he was going to stay in the league. Do you really think Dalton Schultz really wanted to go to the Texans? No, he didn't. Do you really think that Deshaun Watson wanted to go to the Browns? No, but he didn't have a choice because the team selected him. He didn't. He didn't have a choice because the team selected him and he was paid millions and millions and millions. So he said, okay, I'm going to go on a garbage ass team because I am not that guy, dude. I am not that much of a powerful presence where I can choose where the hell I want to go, dude. You're not Tom Brady. You're not Ray Lewis. You're not Luke Kuechly. You are not Vontaze Perfect. You don't have half of the talent of Luke Kuechly. Fight me in the comments if you think Darius Slay is better than Luke Kuechly. I'm gonna go further. I'm gonna go further, and I'm going to anger a lot of Eagles fans in the comments and a lot of Steelers fans. Darius Slay doesn't have half of the talent of Blankenship and doesn't have half of the talent of the other guy in Philadelphia. Why do I have Cooper Rush in my head? No, it's not Cooper Rush. It's Cooper something else. Is it Cooper? Yeah, it's Cooper something else. Okay, um, you don't have any half of this. You don't have half of this talent, dude. If anything, you're really pushing your career down, and the chances that another team is going to consider you again, dude. You don't call for retirement at the half of the season, dude. You don't call for retirement when you get claimed by another team, dude. Look at Adam Thielen. He doesn't want to go with Aaron Rodgers because he knows he's gonna have a trash ass season, and that's probably gonna be his last. And I'm sad about it because I love Adam Thielen. But dude, that's probably gonna be Adam Thielen's last season. But he still goes to the Steelers because he's professional, something you are not, dude. And it's not even playing a full season. Like, it's week 14. It's week 14. You have four more games to play, plus 2 or 3 games that the Bills are gonna have at the end of the season on the playoffs. It's not even much games, dude. Like, could you? You really can't play like 3, 4 more games, dude. 4 more games? You really can't. 4, 5, 6 more games, dude. You're 34. I understand that if you're 63, you're pushing 50 like Aaron Rodgers. Is he pushing 50 or is he already 50? I don't know. But he looks damn old, bro. You don't have to choose the team, bro. You're 34, bro. You're cringy as hell, bro. Don't choose a team. You don't get to choose a team. Trash ass NFL player, bro. Dude, you're not pulling up. Let me pull up your numbers, bro. Matter of fact, let me pull up your numbers, bro. Let me pull up your spreadsheet by ESPN, dude. Darius Slay. Let me pull up your stats, bro. Let me pull up your stats, man. 6'0", dude. You're 6 feet, dude. You're 6 feet. You're literally tall for nothing, dude. Let me pull up your stat sheets, man. Active. You're from Miss States, bro. You're from Miss States, dude. Look, you had only one sack for your career. You have 111 assists. You have 544 solo, 655. You're averaging 16.8 yards, three pick six. That's trash, bro. You have 28 interceptions and you think you're good, bro. You have 28 interceptions. You're 34. You're 34. You have 28 interceptions. It's ESPN's spreadsheet, dude. We're gonna pull out Blankenship stuff, and we're gonna pull out anybody else. Anybody else? Let's go for Luke Kuechly. Let's pull out ESPN spreadsheet about Luke Kuechly, dude. Let's pull out this spreadsheet, dude. Let's pull out his stats, bro. Look at this. 1,092 total tackles, dude, on his career. That's impressive names. That's impressive. That's impressive. Average 8.5, one TD, and it was a clutch TD, but he has 153 yards when your sorry ass has only has only 70, dude. Has only 70, dude. Like, come on, stop being a goofball, bro. Stop being a goofball, dude. Stop being a goofball. He has 12.5 sacks, whereas you have one sack, dude. You're not even on the same level, dude. And you're still crying about, oh, I don't want to go to the Bills, bro. You're trash, bro. You're garbage. You're garbage. You don't have any physicality. You don't have anything to do. You're not a superstar, dude. Let's just put that way. You're a casual. You don't have to. You you can't throw temper tantrums. You really can't. You really can't. Just stay professional, go to Buffalo, play the 4 games, and afterwards call it quits. Adam Thielen's gonna probably do that. He's gonna play the 4 games left, and he's gonna say, "I call it quits." I throw the towel away. And then I scroll down on Twitter further, and I see a report that Abdul Carter, okay, from Penn State, the rookie from Penn State, okay, Abdul Carter, was banned from the first drive because he had a thing not even damn near Antonio Brown would dare to do, bro. This guy was listening to Korn on the locker room while his team was having a meeting. What the hell? Bro, what's wrong with this guy, dude? Like, he was listening to Korn with his earplugs out, with his earphones disconnected. That stuff happens to me. That stuff doesn't even make sense. Why were you listening? What kind of brain damage do you need to have to listen to Korn on the locker room while your teammates are around you, dude? You're just a freak, bro. That's not even something that that Tucker would do, dude. That's not even something that Ben Roethlisberger throws out, bro. That's not even something Deshaun Watson does, man. What is your problem, dude? It's just like psychopathic behavior like this, bro. You're damaging your career, and I won't be even impressed if you turn out to be a boss, bro. Because that's what you are, dude. First off, you slept too much, probably because you did a Corn marathon last night, the night before, and then you're caught doing this. You're caught doing this. Like, not even the NFL put out the actual reason you were get banned, bro. The Giants issued a statement, and it had to be a reporter for ESPN that told the media that you were watching Skybree highlights, dude, on the locker room with your teammates near you, dude. That's psychopath behavior, dude. Nobody does that. You disgust me, bro. And I'm glad Carolina passed on you, dude. Nobody does that, bro. What kind of image do you leave for the guys, for the little kids that could have been that could have idolized you, dude? You're giving them the image of a guy that listens to Corn on the locker room? I don't know what kind of mental derangement do you need to have to enjoy these kind of activities, dude. That's not even something. That's not even something anyone would do, dude. That's disgusting. That's disgusting behavior, dude. If I own an Abdul Carter jersey after this, I would have burnt it, bro. Because this player doesn't deserve to be in the NFL, dude. It's just like Keon Coleman. Dude, you're rookies, your team needs you, and you oversleep, play Call of Duty, and you watch Corny in the locker room. What's wrong? Like, dude, you are supposed to be professional, and you're making the rest of the league look like clowns, dude. And I know NFL players aren't the most like savvy type of guys, but bro, come on. Even if it was socially acceptable to do this, which isn't, okay, which isn't, and is a disgusting thing to do. Like, please check your earphones are connected, dude. Like when I was 15, 16, I was doing that at night, locked in my bathroom with my earphones connected, and I did a test sound by playing music before before I started because I didn't want my mama knowing. I didn't want nobody knowing, dude. And I stopped and I got clean off because I understood that that wasn't good for me. Okay, but dude, on the locker room, dude, you're 20. Wait, how old are you, dude? How old are you, dude? Because that's like something I expect a Pop Warner or a junior varsity team member to do. That's something college freshmen do, dude. not you. Abdul Carter, age. Dude, you're 22. You're a grown ass man. You're 3 years older than me. I'm 19 and I don't do this shit. Stop, dude. Wait, last thing. Does he have a girlfriend? Because if he has a girlfriend, if I'm the girlfriend, I'm gonna dump him, but on the spot, bro. No second chances. Does Abdul Carter have a girlfriend? Does not have a publicly known girlfriend. Okay, so he's a So, dude, get yourself a girlfriend, dude. Get yourself a girlfriend. I know I'm saying this while I'm being clapped and I had only two girlfriends for my 19 years. I know, but dude, get yourself a girlfriend, man. Get yourself a girlfriend. Stop watching corn, man. You're 22. Quit it. You're a grown ass man. The only grown ass men that watch corns are losers, bro. Come on, grow up, dude. You're in the NFL. You're supposed to be professional, man. What's up with these guys, man? What's up with the unprofessionalism this week, man? What's up, bro? I'm dis- I'm disgusted by by Abdul Carter's actions, dude. And I don't want him near the Panthers organization, dude. I don't want a freak like this near Carolina, dude. I don't want it, bro, because it's just a disgusting guy. It's somebody that has a low life. That's a low life nobody, dude. You're just disgusting. Like, I mean, if you were a vet and you wanted to crash out Antonio Brown style, I get it. But you're 22, bro. You're a rookie. You're on your rookie year and you do this shit. Like, nobody's gonna take you seriously after that, man. Your career is over. Not even the XFL team, not even the Chinese Football League is gonna take you, dude. If you keep this douchebag behavior, man. You're disgraced and you're distasteful, dude. That's disgusting. What the hell kind of stuff you're doing, man? Ew, bro. You disgust me. Well, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you're free to debate on the comments if you don't think my opinions on Darius Slay were right. And needless to say, if you're okay with Abdul Carter listening to Korn in the locker room with his teammates, you're gonna get a turbo blocked. You're not gonna be able to comment under my videos anymore because you're too much of a freako to be doing this. Okay, you're a menace to society. You are. You are worthy of being locked up in jail if you think listening to corn publicly is okay. You're just a disgusting human being if you think that that's okay, dude. Well, anyways, bye bye. I'ma see you tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow we're gonna have the beautiful JJK after movie premiere storytelling and reaction. I'm going to avoid spoilers. I'm going to try to avoid spoilers for you guys, but I'm going to judge it and give it a criteria over 10. The criteria is going to be explained in another video that I will do later today. I hope you'll enjoy the video. Leave a like, sub up as we're on the road to 40 subscribers. 40 subscribers. 40 subscribers. Let's go. Peace out.